Today, the world says goodbye to a true titan of classical music. Alfred Brendel, one of the greatest pianists of the post-war era, has passed away at the age of 94. If you've ever lost yourself in the beauty of a Beethoven sonata or felt the emotional pull of Schubert's melodies, chances are you've heard Alfred Brendel's work. He wasn't just a pianist, he was a philosopher of the keyboard. Over a career that spanned more than 6 decades, Brendel became the first pianist to ever record the complete solo works of Beethoven, a monumental achievement that solidified his place in music history. But Brendel's approach to music wasn't about flash or fame. He was the opposite of the showman. No grand gestures or flamboyant flourishes. Just deep, honest interpretations that felt like conversations with the soul. He was known for his intellectual depth, dry wit, and very particular musical tastes. Brendel mostly avoided the emotional flourishes of Chopin or Rachmaninoff, feeling they were better suited to other pianists. But he championed others like Tchaikovsky and even defended Liszt, often misunderstood, for the depth buried beneath his dazzling compositions. Physically, Brendel stood out too, tall, with a high forehead, a sweep of untamed hair, horn-rimmed glasses, and often a professorial tweed jacket. He looked more like a scholar than a concert pianist, and that's exactly what he was. A deep thinker who lived in the heart of Hampstead since the 1970s, he was just as comfortable quoting philosophers as playing them. His performances were intense, sometimes grimacing as though the music itself pained him. His practice was famously rigorous, his fingers often covered in plasters from overuse. But it all came from a place of devotion to the truth of the music. He once described playing not as entertainment, but as a kind of spiritual ceremony, and some even said attending a Brendel concert felt like being part of a secret rite, with Brendel as the high priest. Sure, some critics called him too serious. But for the millions who connected with his work, including intellectual greats like Sir Isaiah Berlin, Brendel was a guide to the deeper meaning of music. Today, we honor Alfred Brendel, not just for the music he made, but for the mind and heart behind it. Rest in peace, maestro. Your touch, your thoughtfulness, and your sound will echo for generations.